Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Pulse Podcast. I am your host, Big Mike, here in the building after another wild week in sports. Running the three-man weave tonight. We're going to recap it all. You know, I can't do it alone. I got the man producer, Podcast Poppy, in the building.
I thoroughly enjoy our pre-production meeting conversations.
They be pretty good. Pretty good.
I wish we had somebody on our in our group who was just opposite of us to make things a little bit more interesting.
How long would it? I mean, I know a few, but
I don't want them for that.
I don't know how long they would last in here, but you know, whatever. Also, like I said, running the three-man we've got return. He's back at work today after 1 week, 2 weeks.
It's been a few weeks.
I almost had to start a counter for him. Almost had to start the Rod's counter for him. Anthony is back.
No, I'm good. I'm good. No counter for my ass. I'm good.
You're not out in these streets, Anthony. You're not out here teaching.
No, I was a little earlier, but I was like, nah, let me get on. No, not those streets. Nobody knows where that motherfucker be at.
Anthony said, "Fuck them kids. I ain't educating those kids."
Not out here with the stormtrooper.
Helldiver, Mike. Show some respect for Earth.
What I do know is we can't play the music because every time we do anything related to WWE, they take us down. But just imagine in your heads, audience, Kurt Angle's music is playing because, boy, a time was had on Sunday. Sunday morning, locked in. I was locked in.
As was I.
About 8:20, 8:30, I pulled up, and USA men's hockey, we were in a battle.
Great game.
It took all of us, like Goku calling us for the spirit bomb to kill, was it Cell or Boo? I think it was Cell.
Boo. It would have been Boo. He was dead for Cell.
Yes, Boo. We all of us Americans had to send all of our positive energy to this team to get them over the hump against Team Canada. But it worked. Thrilling game. First period, I thought Team USA came out and punched them in the face and was like, yeah, we're here. That's what it's going to be. We don't like y'all. We here today.
Fuck Canada.
Second period.
Jesus Christ, Dylan.
Second period.
What the fuck, man?
He does not.
You really don't care, man.
He does not.
For any Canadians who watch us, disregard that, please. Jesus. Man.
Hold this L.
Oh, Lord.
Go get some fucking maple syrup out of the trees.
Yeah, you wild, man.
I mean, you want
and don't be shit on maple syrup either.
Love maple syrup, but fuck y'all.
Only from Vermont, though.
Only from Vermont.
Only from Vermont.
Not eat your poutine. Eat your fucking maple syrup.
Eat your poot.
Blue Jays lost the World Series. Ha.
That was fun. The Canada's been taking L's. Painful.
Really?
L's too.
Have they been taking L's?
Painful L's. I mean,
because last time I checked, there's a certain guy from Canada who had one of the best NBA seasons in a long time.
Who plays in Oklahoma?
He's Canadian, Dylan. Let's not do that. No. He's Canadian. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. He's Canadian. No, he's Canadian. He's Canadian. He's Canadian. Let's not do that.
Did the Raptors win?
Let's not do that. If you're gonna shit on Canada, you gotta acknowledge when Canada up strong.
Because how many
now you can't be like, oh, but he plays for Oklahoma City Thunder. Like, he's from Canada.
How many people?
And he had one of the
American.
Oh my God!
Would it be
just the nonsense here, guys?
Would it be the majority?
Wait, the nonsense. This is just nonsense.
USA back-to-back World War champions.
Shaking my head. Shout out to SGA.
Shout out to SGA and the Oklahoma City Thunder for the NBA title last year. Congratulations. The Toronto Raptors did not win.
No, they did not.
Yeah, okay.
No, they did
Shea
not.
Gilgeous-Alexander, Canada's greatest export.
The only Canadian welcome in America right now, because that other guy from Toronto is not.
Still hasn't showed up.
What? Wait, what was that?
Still hasn't showed up.
I don't even know if his passport still works.
Come to America, Aubrey.
Iceman, coming soon, guys.
When is soon?
Well, soon was like 3 months ago.
For a year.
It's coming.
Canada,
I mean,
now that Canada has taken like some major L's over the last few months with the World Series and then this, Drake might be. I have to sit in the corner for a little bit. People remember that I'm from Canada. I hope he was sad. I hope he was sad when Canada lost.
He doesn't watch hockey.
He's just a fraud. He just popped up, had his chain had the Maple Leafs on there. Drake, you don't give a fuck about the Maple Leafs.
He does not care at all.
Fuck Canada.
So, as I was saying, the second period.
But before you even continue, like, I was just so confused in the chat. I was like, these motherfuckers is mad excited about hockey, and I was like, when the last time these motherfuckers watch hockey? Like, I was, and then like when Rouse was just saying what I was thinking, and I was like, yeah, because I'm kind of feeling the same way. I don't remember you guys being this excited for fucking hockey. Like,
love the Olympics.
Here's the thing: if you guys ever showed up for work, you would know that me and Dylan were very tuned in to this before it happened. But you guys never show up to work.
We were also talking about the women's hockey team last week. Congrats to them.
You know,
gold medalists.
But you don't show up to work. We're glad our viewers know though, because they show up with us. But you guys don't show up.
But when is the last time have we? I don't think we've have we ever had a hockey segment on this podcast?
Absolutely,
yes.
Absolutely.
I'm talking about a segment. I'm not talking about I'm talking about a segment. I'm not talking about mentioning. I'm talking about a segment.
No,
absolutely.
Do
you not remember?
I don't remember
when the Devils beat the Rangers in the playoffs.
Did we do a whole hockey segment?
Yes,
we
did.
Talked a long time about that.
Yes, we did.
I must not remember that.
You don't remember Heineken Ross when we were like that was off the pod, but when the Rangers were in like the Eastern Conference Finals against the fucking Panthers, we were talking about hockey a lot.
Yes, I had to sit here and listen to the nonsense between them.
The problem is, you're not going to get to watch hockey when the Rangers are bad. I already am stretched thin in what I watch and what I don't. I'm not going to watch bad hockey on top of it. I'm not going to sit here and talk about how the Rangers traded Panarin for fucking nothing.
Let me tell you,
like a month and a half ago.
Anthony, they stink. Not only do they stink, they're tanking, which is even better.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and watch bad hockey.
They gave up. They gave up on the season a while ago.
Wait. So how did you become it? Were you Islanders or the Devils? Or you're Devils, right?
Fucking Islanders, get out of my face.
Probably. My guess is it has something.
Wait, how'd you become a Devils fan?
Yes, Martinez was the greatest goalie of all time.
Because you're like literally New York everything.
No, he's not.
Including football. No, including football. But no, you're literally like New York.
Yes.
Second. Dr. Evil tractor beam.
I tell you that in a parallel universe, so the Giants have won the Super Bowl. I'm gonna need somebody to track Mike's movements. I need to see.
We can't let Mike celebrate that. If that happens,
I need somebody to watch Mike. Tell you.
You're too late because I've already been to the Giants Super Bowl parade. Like,
great,
that's a
love that for you. I wasn't around.
Already,
I wouldn't have allowed that.
That is absolute treason, Mike.
To make sure you know.
Now, it also might have had something to do with mine and most of America's hatred for the Patriots. But listen,
there's not a person in this podcast who hates the Patriots more than I. I would not go to a giant Super Bowl parade
to celebrate them beating.
And you would have more of a reason to do it, though. Like, that's the thing. You have more of a reason to do it.
I will just crip walk on a Tom Brady jersey at home.
No. So they have the NY on their helmet. That's the team. The B team.
Well, I guess you could say all your teams are at least in the tri-state area.
No, the Titans.
The Titans are the only one. I mean, unless you want now.
I'm still counting the Giants.
College.
Oh yeah, and he's all over the place with college sports. Don't get me fucking started.
I thought you were. I thought you were a UConn fan, or just me being slow.
He can't. Nope, he doesn't. He doesn't. But he may try to claim UConn when they win because he's from here. So don't allow him. No.
Wait, who's your team then?
Mike roots for Duke.
Roots for Duke.
But he also roots for St. John's,
which is my alma mater. Put that in there. In there.
Okay.
St. John's. So
yes. Oh, okay. All right.
Football, he roots for Miami.
Yes.
Okay.
Playmaker.
There's no consistency.
I mean, I can't say shit. My team's all over the place too, but I'm just curious, like, where all these fan bases came from. Like,
well, Miami and the Devils both are rooted in when my sport. Once I really started getting into sports, those were the big brands that were winning. The Devils literally won the Stanley Cup the year I first started watching hockey. The year I actually realized what hockey
everybody
was.
Who's Mike's age who roots for their teams have a similar story. Like Roz's fandom makes so much sense based on the times that he was watching sports. Because if you just look from like just 2000, the Jets were good, the Lakers were good, and the Yankees were good.
Yeah.
So it all makes perfect sense as to why Roz's fan base is aligned to where it is.
Well, baseball is the most united we are in this chat.
You can't say we.
Well, again, majority of the people in this group.
Anthony.
I'm glad Anthony's not a Yankee fan. Anthony might be the most obnoxious Yankee fan we've ever.
Because boy, oh boy, that 1 year.
I don't know. I have to disagree with that. I mean, hold on, wait. On the outside looking in, I don't think I would have been obnoxious as Roz. I don't think I could have been.
Roz is a very obnoxious Yankee fan.
The thing is, Anthony would be the exact opposite of Roz. If you ever notice Anthony with all of his teams, he always makes them better than they are.
That's what I mean.
Now imagine us talking about Anthony Volpe being bad last year. Anthony would be defending Anthony Volpe tooth and nail.
Like you and James did.
I didn't defend him.
You got off the train, but
I did not defend him tooth and nail.
You were on the train for a while.
Because I think you don't give up on a guy in his second year? I think that's right. But at the same time, if you're able to replace him with somebody who's better, you do that.
But see, the funny thing is, it's not even just Roz. It's not even just Roz though, because like when I be watching y'all argue, it's like y'all be so differing in terms of just who's good, who's not, who needs to be on the bench, like who should be playing. Like
what makes this group, this pod, besides you, fun is we're actually all 4 different type of Yankee fans. I would agree. We're all actually kind of different in how we see the game, how we see the Yankees.
Especially Clay Holmes. That was the funniest shit.
We're not different on Clay Holmes. Mike was the only one who was different on Clay Holmes. We as were like, fuck Clay Holmes. And Mike was like, no.
It's the same argument that you were giving me for Volpe. We had nothing to replace.
But it's a different position. You do things differently. You could just take a guy out of that role and put another guy into that role. You can't ask anybody to just play shortstop.
The funniest shit is when y'all were getting on Mike about Clay Holmes, and then I'm like, yeah, and then he proceeds to give up. It was like a 2-run home run, some shit like.
And guess who?
And then Dylan Alonso like, get this fucker out of here.
Me exploding in the chat.
Get him out of here. Oh
Aaron
man, that shit was
fucking Clay Holmes. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand it. Clay Holmes.
So y'all really had nobody better to put on the mound.
No,
we did. His name was Luke Weaver because when he went out there, he was awesome.
No.
Now Luke Weaver's a Met because Luke Weaver had a bad year.
Fucking stinks.
Once he got hurt, it was done. Because he was good before he got hurt. But now we also don't have that fucking bum Devin Williams either.
I hated him from day one.
It sucks because
opening day, I told
it's
you
so
get
bad
him off my
because
team.
Devin Williams literally was one of the 3 best closers in baseball before he put on the pinstripes. And then he put on pinstripes and he became one of the worst.
Give him a chance. He stinks. Get him off the team immediately.
To me, it's a 162 game season. You could give him a bit. And then it came a point where it's like, okay, we can't give him a bit anymore. You can't give him a bit.
I knew it from day one.
You fucking can't.
No. Not at all.
So have y'all fixed the pitching?
No. No.
So till June. Pitching won't be fixed till June. Because that's when Garrett Cole really will be in there doing it. I'm not mad at our bullpen. I think we should have addressed it more. Like the guys that we kept from last year, I think we kept the right guys.
Yeah.
Like Roz may hate Camilo Duvall. I really like Camilo Duvall. I think there's a lot of potential with Camilo Duvall.
I think he can pitch.
And I think Bednar has a full year with us.
Will be fine.
Opening day, I think he's a good closer.
I do.
Not a great closer. I think he's a good closer.
Tim
Hill. I like Tim Hill.
I like Hill a lot. I think
I
told you that in the playoffs.
Give
him the ball every time. He's gritty.
He gives you great shit.
He wants it.
And then what's his face? The Puerto Rican guy who just screams all the fucking time. How's that racist? Puerto Rican. Screams every time he gets a strikeout.
I know.
Cruz? Is that his name?
I'm literally looking at him right now in my head.
Screaming, just blood vessels poking out his fucking neck.
I love it.
Yeah, I think he was a great pick. I think that was a great keep too.
The Yankees have shifted from this because there was a time while we were in this pod where the Yankees bullpen was the strength of the team.
That was like 2 years ago. The
starting pitching was god awful, and now the Yankees went and addressed the starting pitching, and now the bullpen's not god awful, but it's there are better bullpens.
Getting back like the best pitcher, one of the best pitchers in the world, is going to help.
And having a phenom,
and having one of the other best pitchers in the world right behind him.
And now Rodon can be a 3 or a 4, which is great for him.
And then you get to figure out what you can do with Heel and Schlittler, while still also having Schmidt. Heel's going to get traded.
I don't think he'll be on. I think we'll use him to boost the bullpen. I agree. I don't think
he'll get traded
unless he starts pitching crazy again. Then
he also has like a 4 inning limit. He's straight gas for 4 innings. I'll never forget what is it 2 years ago when it was Yankees Reds, and he goes in and he's got like 60 pitches in the 4th inning. And Mike and I are arguing with each other because I'm sitting here like, get him the fuck out now. Get him now. He's about to fuck this up. He's gassed. He has 60 pitches in the fucking 4th. Get him out. He's doing way too much. And this motherfucker's going to give him a home run. 2 pitches later, home run. I'm like, get him out. I hate anything about a pitcher. I hate high pitch counts in early innings. I hate that shit. That means you're not on. You're going to fuck up. I hate that shit. I will always argue high pitch counts early. It's fucking nuts.
It's gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be an interesting. This is gonna be a stressful season for us, Anthony. This will be.
This might be the most divisive season we've had.
Because Toronto is really good.
Yep.
Baltimore got better too.
I think Baltimore is better. I think Boston is still going to be a pain in the ass.
Boston sucks.
They're going to be a pain in the ass. And Tampa Bay, this might finally. They finally last year turned into the old Tampa Bay where they just stink. Like it just. So, but we got.
I mean, my division is brutal, but your division is brutal too. My man.
Oh, we play in the best division.
Win like 90-something games.
We play in the best division in baseball. The problem, what we need to hope is that the NL West stinks. Because if they get 3 good teams again, then the playoffs are going to be really tough to get in. Because hopefully Houston stinks. I'm counting the days for when Houston stinks. Seattle ain't going nowhere. And Texas ain't going nowhere. Texas is going to be good this year.
Detroit's going to still be good in the North.
And Detroit's going to, because the rest of that, Minnesota will win their 80. The Guardians do this thing every year.
Where they hang around.
Then they go on a 20-game winning streak. And then they lose in the playoffs to us.
The story that came about Stanton today?
Mm-mm.
About how Stanton can't open bags of chips and shit because of his tennis elbow.
Oh wow,
that's not good going into the season.
And he had it when he came back last year, but they were like surgery wouldn't have really done much.
Anything.
So they elected to not do surgery. So it's like Stanton's gonna miss like 50 games a year anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Why not just have him have that surgery after the season ended last year and just keep him off fucking thing until June?
It's the same cycle. He's going to start the season cold. Then he's going to turn Super Saiyan. Then he's going to get hurt while he's Super Saiyan. Then he's going to come back. He's going to start cold. Then he's going to turn Super Saiyan again. Then he's going to hurt his hamstring. And then we have to hope that he turns Super Saiyan in September and October.
Anthony, you should have seen the video of him circulating running the bases.
He can't move.
So why is he still playing?
Because he's still fucking awesome.
Because when he hits the ball,
when he's playing,
it goes 450 feet. When he hits the ball,
last year he didn't play until June, and then he came off hot. He was unreal.
When he turned Super Saiyan.
There's nothing like it. Because it's not like he's like
how much Super Saiyan is left in him though? That's the thing.
Know.
I thought he was done 2 years ago.
Because when you have to atone for his injuries, his time missed. Then you have to atone for the times when he's cold too as well. So how much Super Saiyan are you getting from him?
Because when he's
is it worth it?
Yeah.
When he's Super Saiyan, he literally can win the game by himself.
Anthony,
and what's going on with
the World Series run was him.
No. Stan, he did his thing though. He did do his thing in the World Series. Yeah.
That's what I was like.
No, he definitely did his thing.
That's why I was like, he's a Ferrari with bald tires at this point. I was like, he's giving you everything he can. He might just retire. And I'm surprised he's still playing, to be
This
honest.
might be his last year. This might be the last.
And he's going to be so pissed because we're not going to win a World Series.
Probably not. Not with the Monstars.
Not with the Dodgers.
Not with the Monstars over there.
Not with them being.
Well, it's gonna be the last MLB season before the holdout anyway.
That's the only stain on his career is he hasn't won.
Yeah.
Like he should be a Hall of Famer.
I think it'll take him a couple, but I think he'll get in.
I think he'll still be a Hall of Famer.
He should be he's one of the generation's best hitters. Period. And he may not get in because of that.
Would you rather have him in his prime or Mike Trout?
Mike Trout,
but Trout's defense was really good.
Stanton was never a good fielder, and then for the last
and then Trout can run the base
almost
even
10
in his
years.
prime. Trout would be a better base runner.
Yeah, over the last 10 years, Stanton has played in the outfield, I think, 10 times.
And what's going on with what homeboy's contract, Jazz's contract?
What, he's got, one more year left? 2 years left? We have control over his contract when we traded for him.
And he loves it here. He's not.
Yeah, Jazz is somebody I think you don't, you can't let him go.
He loves it here. Oddly enough, he loves Boone, which is the weirdest thing.
Wild. And he's also one of the 3 best second basemen in baseball.
Yeah, you don't get rid of guys like that.
I mean, we've done that before. Yeah. We've gotten rid of the best second baseman in baseball before.
He did not have a good postseason, but I'm not worried about that. I think he was pressing. I think he'll relax a little bit more now.
Correct. But we'll see. As long as Jazz just gets to play second base and nothing else, we'll be okay.
We'll be fine.
Let Jazz play second base. He's a good soldier. And I hate that.
But Roz wants him to play everything.
Can't. That's what I was telling you last time. You can't just expect Jazz to fix everything because he's awesome. That's not fair to him.
Yeah, it is when Roz is the GM.
Roz also wanted us to sign 4 first basemen.
He did. And then I
That was a very lengthy conversation I had in the chat over that one.
There's nowhere for all of them to go. But we're the Yankees, so let's spend $700 million.
But that's
apparently I do have a spending problem.
Yeah,
I don't spend enough money.
Yeah, we don't spend enough money as we've been top 3 in spending every year as I pointed out, for 20.
Whenever other teams would make a move, it was just a trigger that Ross needed to just
sleep at the wheel. When Edwin Diaz signed with the Dodgers, he was like, "Where were the Yankees?" I was like, "Probably not involved."
You want Edwin Diaz in our cauldron? Nah, no. I'm good with that.
No, I think it's crazy with the Dodgers.
That also is going to be interesting because that could bite them in the butt because he's a head case.
Crazy that he went to the Dodgers, but the Yankees were trying to not spend money. They were trying to decrease.
They were
money.
actively trying not to spend money, and I don't care what Cashman says. They were trying not to spend money.
Hal was mad that we had a $340 million payroll last year. He wanted to get it under 300 or 300.
But why?
Because he thinks you could win a
because
World Series without having a $340
even though the Dodgers
payroll.
Just did it, he's convinced that you can win. He sees Seattle and fucking all the National League teams that make no money that's outside of the Phillies, and he thinks that we can do that.
That's stupid though, because again, all these teams are winning, but they're not winning the big one. The Dodgers are consistently winning the big one. They're consistently getting to the big one.
The Dodgers are going to probably win the next 3 World Series.
Well, no, they'll win this year, but once that holdout happens and they start fucking around with that cap,
they're definitely going to win it.
Unless they,
it might be a repeat of last year with the Dodgers and Blue Jays.
We'll see.
Then I would be interested. Toronto might be able to beat them because Toronto almost beat them last time.
Yeah, but the Dodgers also upgraded too, Mike.
if IKF was a better base runner, Toronto would be world champs, right?
Isn't that your boy? That's one of Mike's boys.
Mm-mm.
IKF is one of Mike's boys, if I remember correctly.
Honestly, my realistic expectations for Cincinnati, I just want us to at least get to the second round. Like, we got to the postseason. Well, here's the thing. Last year, I was like, we ain't making the postseason. Red thing, we made the postseason, all right? The next, not all y'all was, all y'all was scoffing like, hey, they ain't going to make the postseason. Let's be real. But this year, make it to the second round. That's what I want to see. I'll be a happy camper. That's progression to me. I didn't mind us that much getting the absolute doors blown off by the Dodgers. Yeah, it did bother me though. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it did bother me, but again, I generally was happy we actually got into the dance, even though we only stayed for like 5 minutes. But we got into the dance.
Yeah, I got there because the Mets thing.
Yes, the other team that you were actively rooting for. And he said, the Marlins ain't going to beat the Mets. The Marlins ain't going to beat the Mets. And I said, if the Marlins are going to do anything, it's to make sure that the fucking Mets don't win. They made sure that they rested their best pitcher in a game that they needed to win to stay in playoff. They said, fuck the playoffs. Sandy Alcantara, sit down. You're going to start game 1 of this Mets series, and you're going to fucking shove. And you're going to make sure these motherfuckers don't hit you. And they came out there and they beat the fuck out of the Mets and kept it out of the playoffs. So I'm like, Anthony, I fucking told you so.
And the Marlins hate the Mets for some reason. The Marlins.
We aspire for that level of hate. They said, fuck
the Mets in the playoffs. The Mets were disappointing.
I loved every second of it.
No. It's almost like what I said was going to happen to the Mets was going to happen to the Mets. Juan Soto started off super cold and the pitching was hot. And then once Soto got hot, the pitching sucked. They were never hot at the same time.
And I don't think that locker room, them guys didn't like each other in there.
No.
They didn't like each other.
But Soto's not that guy.
Lindor also didn't have that great of a season either.
Yes, he did.
Especially towards the end.
Nope. Lindor had a great season.
No, he had some struggles. Yeah, he definitely struggled a bit during the season.
Than Juan Soto did.
They wouldn't even have been remotely close without Lindor.
If it wasn't for Pete Alonso and Juan Soto's last month of the season, but Pete Alonso and
that wasn't last month, Dylan. Come on now.
No, his last month of the season, he was awesome in the last month of the season.
But that wasn't just the 1 month.
He wasn't the way he was playing in August into September. He was one of the best players in baseball in that stretch. The problem is he wasn't like that all year. But specifically in that last month of the season, he was red hot and he kept them in games. They won games because of him to keep them alive. If he was able to be that, if he was able to replicate his Yankee season from 2 years ago, last year, not even a conversation. He probably wins NL MVP over Shohei Ohtani, and the Mets probably have 96 wins.
I don't know, because by every metric, he had a really good season this year. It wasn't too far off from what he did when he's on the Yankees.
The problem
he had a really good year.
It's all he did it in spurts. He didn't do it.
No, I agree. No, he did do it in spurts. He had these amazing fucking spurts.
But then he also followed that up with dog shit.
No, he did.
That's the problem with the Juan Soto season. Is people weren't recognizing the Juan Soto season until it came to the end where you look at the numbers, you're like, oh. I mean, I guess collectively he did have a good season, but then when you break it down, how unreal some of the months he had were crazy. But then it's when you take a look at June, he was fucking awful all of June. When you take a look at May and April, he was terrible. He was terrible for the first quarter of the season until they played the Rockies. And then
I remember that.
Launched against the Rockies, and then the next series he went back to what it was. Like, that's where it's like he wasn't consistent and didn't help. Like, they were winning in spite of him. And then he's going and doing interviews saying, he's like, oh, I miss hitting behind Aaron Judge. No shit. No shit. It's almost like having the best hitter in baseball hitting behind you is great security. Like, they have to pitch to you.
And you're really good.
You're one of the best hitters in baseball. You have the guy who is significantly better hitter in baseball behind you. They're not going to walk you in and walk in and put two guys on to then have to face Giancarlo Stanton.
that order was crazy.
It's not happening. So when you go from Judge to Pete Alonso, yeah, Pete Alonso's no slouch, but he's not Aaron Judge. So Juan Soto was getting pitched to like he was the focus point of their offense, which is something he's not used to, and when he's done it, he wasn't good at it.
Except that 1 year when he carried Washington to the World Series.
The year after Bryce Harper leaves.
I feel bad for Bryce. But
Bryce will be a Yankee.
He'll be a Yankee soon. All will be fixed. So, fuck Canada.
7.
You know what? Hold on.
Second period. They blitzed us, scored. We were on our heels. I felt like the third period, Team USA was just kind of like trying not to lose. Yeah, just trying not to lose.
Because we had what? We had a 5-minute power play. And then that last in the middle of the power play, they get a power play, so it's 4-on-4. So we go into the last like 3 minutes of the period, 5-on-4. And barely escaped. Because there were a couple of shots on goal where I was like, oh, fuck.
The legendary behind the stick, I don't know how that the ancestors were on our side.
What?
Thomas Jefferson was like, not
the
today.
Fathers.
Yes, the Founding
Fathers. What?
George Washington
that is
was like,
wild.
Not today. Not today. And then we went to overtime, the 3-on-3 overtime, which apparently now Canada hates. And as fast as overtime started, they still scared us. They still got a couple shots quickly, and then they turned the puck over. Bing, bang, boom, score, euphoria. Me and Dylan going crazy in the chat. Going insane.
Watching these fucking losers bottle their fucking tears.
They
look a nice silver ring. They were so mad
that they
watching
lost.
Bitch ass Sidney Crosby with all his gray hair sitting there all sad. Wah, shut up, Sidney. Hold this L.
Should have put on some icy hot and got on the field.
We won a silver medal, eh? Fuck you. Hold that. Play Hulk Hogan's theme music.
Real American for guys that don't know.
That's the national anthem. That's the real national anthem. Right there. They just play that shit. Play fucking Freebird. Freebird playing in that building. Oh my God, Mike. I was fucking freaking out. Shout out to Leonard Skinner. But fuck yeah. I said, play Freebird! Play fucking Freebird! And Janice's like, what's going on? I was like, America, that's what's going on.
America.
Oh my God.
Beating Canada at their sport.
In overtime.
Just
like the women did.
First Olympic gold medal men's hockey since what, 1980? Since the Miracle on Ice?
Do you believe in miracles? Yes!
Fuck the USSR, the Soviet Union. Fuck y'all. Y'all aren't even a thing anymore. Hold this out.
Don't exist.
You and Canada. I was supposed to say Canada ain't going to be a thing anymore either.
They're going to be the 51st state. They're actually going to be Americans soon.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Then maybe Drake will come to the mainland.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
They're gonna bring fucking team to fucking dinner with our friends. What the fuck is this?
That was Sunday. It was a great weekend for me. Knicks had an 18-point fourth quarter comeback. There was some fights. What happened? Who fought Saturday?
Was it Scotty Pippen Jr.?
Yeah, oh yeah, that too. Ryan Garcia just obliterated him.
He beat the shit out of that guy.
Obliterated him. Clarissa Shields won a very entertaining fight. I don't know if you watched it. That was actually entertaining. Like, that girl was never going to win, but she was competitive and she was hitting Clarissa enough where it was like, yeah, I'm in. Okay. And that girl was swinging.
Y'all fighting.
Had that girl remembered that every time she used her jab, she was actually doing good things. And then Clarissa was like, no, let's brawl. And then Clarissa would win every time. Every time they would start swinging, Clarissa would get her every time.
That lady's a good boxer.
Yeah.
Clarissa Shields is a great boxer.
Go.
Your boy Floyd's coming out of retirement after this Mike Tyson
disaster. And sadly, I'm gonna be right there. Is
he really? Do y'all really think he's broke?
Yes.
No, I don't. Define broke.
I mean, a lot of people out here talking about he broke and it's a cash grab for him.
No. I don't
really don't
I like the joke of him being broke because I think it's really funny.
Yeah,
it's like why the 50-year-old man be coming back to fight? But the word on the street is he wanted to do an exhibition fight against Manny Pacquiao, and Pacquiao was like, no.
Yeah, man,
I want my lick back. Like, if I'm gonna fight you and I'm gonna beat you, if I beat you, I want it to count.
I want that one. I want
that to count.
So this is what it is. It's gonna count.
Yes. If Floyd loses,
the Tyson fight won't. The Tyson fight's gonna be an exhibition, but
the Tyson
gonna be pro sanctioned bout.
I'm surprised he even agreed. Mayweather agreed to that. I'm like, because that's why I kind of believe the broke allegations. I'm like, he was riding off into the sunset.
But let's be clear. Manny is broke. That's who's broke.
I don't know about that, Mike.
Respecting Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Mike.
Manny is broke. That's why he fought Barrios last year.
Manny Pacquiao is a philanthropist.
Yes.
He just be giving money away in the Philippines.
And that's why he don't have none.
But it's for good reasons, Mike.
Be nice to
but me. You are right. I will be right there because that's the only time you'll see my ass watching boxing. It's when it's Mayweather or Logan Paul.
Anthony loves a spectacle. Anthony doesn't he loves a spectacle. Anthony loves himself a moment.
I mean, we getting at least 2 Pulse Fight Clubs because Mayweather Tyson, we're gonna be here.
Hell yeah!
Pulse Fight Club, we're gonna be here.
Hell yeah!
And then Mayweather Pacquiao too. We can talk about it all we want.
Corona Rousey? Right here. Are we gonna do Post Fight Club for Vegeta Corona Rousey?
You know why I want to be there for that. You know why I want to be there. When is that fight?
Soon, I don't know. Right? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's soon.
I think it's soon. Because I got to be front row and center for that. I can't lose in that fight.
I mean, I could lose in that.
You
May 16th.
Yeah, y'all can make whatever bets y'all want to make.
I can't wait.
I saw a video of Ronda training on the mitts. I was like, shit, she stinks still. I haven't seen any video of Gina Carano hit nothing, but if she's anything like better than that, she gonna whoop the fuck out of her. Gina Carano about to beat the fuck out of Ronda Rousey. Oh God, Ronda Rousey can get kicked in her fucking face again. Oh my God,
can't wait. So we've got a lot of stuff on the table. Get into a little basketball, then we can wrap this one up. It's a short week, nothing really to talk about. We're in a weird lull before it really picks up with the WBC and the draft and
March Madness.
Now.
March Madness is in a couple of weeks.
We love March Madness.
Go UConn. Go
Anthony,
UConn.
Are you in it this year? Are you you did it last year.
No.
My favorite thing about last year was Anthony goes, I'm doing my research.
Yeah.
He says it every year, but he goes, nope, this time I'm doing my research. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I looked at his bracket. I'm like, what research did you do? He said, Dylan, I did my research.
I was better off not doing research. I literally was better off not doing research.
I say this.
That was the worst part about
every year.
Y'all was pushing me to do research, and I was better off not doing research. I was literally just better off doing this. Literally.
No, I told you every year, if you literally just picked all favorites, you would probably be in the fight until the Elite Eight.
Just chalk it.
Just pick the best teams in each matchup, and you'll probably be into the end. Except the way you do it, you are out opening weekend every year.
Because you pick the most outright. When you reach for an upset, you reach for an upset.
There's no 8-12 upset in your bracket. It's always 14 versus 15.
Multiple times.
Yeah, oh my God. He lost his fucking champion week with the first
Was
night.
it week 1 or week 2? Yeah, just man.
He lost his champion the first fucking night.
That's y'all fault, man. Terrible ass advice.
No, dude, I'm giving you the same piece of advice I've given you every year. Just pick chalk. And you're like, nah, I'm better than that. And then you're wrong.
I didn't. I just felt I just didn't feel like E's doing what you told me to do. Like I did some of it, but then I had another strategy when I was picking.
You need to stop listening to the voice in your head when it comes to college basketball. Trust me, coming from the guy who won twice, you should stop listening to that little voice in your head, and then don't listen to Mike at all.
Yeah, that too as well. Yeah.
2-time champ here, looking to go for 3-time. Tree time. Tree to the dome.
Oh no, just go UConn. That's all I gotta say.
Go UConn.
As if Cooper Flag not missing was the only reason I didn't win last year.
Tree time. I told you Florida was going to win that game. I also told you Florida was going to win the national championship.
Which I still can't believe because they shouldn't have.
They only led for 20 seconds the entire game?
I don't even think it was that much.
It might have been less. It might have been 10 to 12 seconds. Don't matter.
Jesus.
Free throws, kids. Make your free throws, kids.
Make your free throws.
We say it every year.
And every year it comes true. Make your free throws, kids. Or in St. John's case, make a shot. Just make a shot. It'd be nice.
You end up like Mike every year.
Amen.
Close to no cigar. Except for that first year where you had to eat the chip. Last year was your best chance I think you'll ever have.
I'm going to win this year.
You say it every year. Coming from somebody who wins, who is one, you should probably say you're not going to win. It might help you out more. What is it? James won one. I think James won the first one. Did Roz win one?
No, Roz won the first one.
Roz won the first one. I won the second one. James won.
And then you just won.
And then I won again. Does it hurt that you and Anthony have the same amount of wins? And Anthony is awful at this.
And Anthony has finished last every time he's done it, right?
Nope, not true.
Except the
first one. Except the first one. Which
But did y'all do the brackets already?
No,
they haven't come out yet.
They're not out yet.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do my research this time.
Anthony, don't. Don't.
I can't win here. So do your research. But now don't do your research.
Don't
I'm like,
any research. Don't. Whatever you're doing is not working.
This don't make no sense.
I told you what makes sense. Just pick the best seed every game. I guarantee you outlast Mike.
Well, this shit should be fun because I think we're gonna have. We had how many last year? Like 6 of us that were in it. 6 or 7 last year.
We had, I think, 8 because Steven was in it. Notorious was in it.
Wayne was.
We might get our boy T Severe.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him.
T Severe.
That's my dog.
That's
T Severe.
So this should be fun this year.
There's a lot of good players in this tournament.
This freshman class is crazy.
This freshman class is almost like something I've never seen before.
They're all good.
They're all
different.
Great.
And they're all different.
Correct.
Which is also crazy. Like they're all great in different ways. Like
is that why all these NBA teams are tanking?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's 3
Imagine being drafted to the Wizards.
Game changers, man. AJ Divansta is one of the greatest freshmen I've ever seen play basketball.
I still haven't seen him play.
Dude, when Jason Tatum got drafted, I was like, that guy should probably go 1 because he's probably got one of the best offensive skill sets I've ever seen from somebody who's 18 years old. And AJ Divansta is better than him at this point.
Big words.
Those are big words, though.
Because I thought Tatum had a complete offensive game as an 18-year-old. AJ's is better. There's nothing AJ Divansta can't do. He has a mid-post game at 18 years old where he could score out of any point out of the triple threat.
That's nasty already.
It's unreal. It's an evolved Jason, which is like a Paul George, which is like a Tracy McGrady scoring type, where it's like no matter where you are, he can score. And they have Darren Peterson, who's just one of the best guard prospects ever. He's a 6'4" Kawhi Leonard.
So who do you want? Who do you want Brooklyn to take?
All of them. I wouldn't be mad at AJ Davis. I wouldn't be mad at Darren Peterson. I wouldn't be mad at Cam Boozer. Because
Boozer I've heard about.
Cam Boozer's got a great technical game. Who's also super fucking smart. Like his court vision and his IQ is high as shit.
And he has an NBA body already.
Yeah, he's already strong, big, strong, physical. He could his game is going to stretch out more. Like he already can play out there, but it's going to get better than it is, and he's going to be sick. But he also has a fundamental game to him where it's a boring game, but he's a bruiser.
Mm-hmm.
If I had the number 1 pick on Brooklyn, I'm probably going AJ Divansta. But if you went Darren Peterson, I'm not mad. Because they're 1A, 1B.
Because all of a sudden that boy going to remember how to play basketball every day. As soon as he gets that check, all of a sudden.
He's going to score 20 a game off rip.
In his sleep.
Off rip. He's going to have 20 and 6 off rip.
Is he going to play defense?
Yes. Darren Peterson, yes.
I don't think he's gonna.
He's not gonna do it at an elite level. Like I don't think he's not gonna be Kawhi Leonard in that front because he's going to be the main engine, and he's also like 6'4". He's not
small.
Gonna be able to. Yeah,
let's say he's not. I don't expect him to be an elite defender in the NBA. I think I'm hoping he'll be okay.
I think he'll be a good defender. He's not gonna.
He's gonna be smaller than a lot of these points. Then the guys he's gonna have to guard, he's gonna be smaller than them.
Well, he's gonna be bigger. He's gonna be more built than they are.
Thick, but I think he's gonna have a problem.
I don't think so. I think he'll be fine. I think people have more of a problem guarding him at his size than the other way around. Like, you're going to end up having to have a wing on him.
And then he might be in hell.
We'll see. But a guy like AJ Divansta, he's going to be great. He might average 25 as a rookie.
25.
He might average 25 as a rookie.
The only thing he can't do is get on TV because BYU's never on TV.
Correct, but he knew that when he signed that fucking nasty NIL deal.
Yeah.
That nasty NIL deal to go to BYU. Okay. Okay, sir.
They're going to be the tricky ones for me to pick in the bracket because I've never seen them play. Like, I have to try to find a way to watch them play.
Their team's not very good.
Right.
Their team is AJ Divansta and everybody else. That boy good, man. That boy good. Like, scary good.
Anthony, you keep up with your Spurs because your Spurs are.
Oh yeah, I know. That prediction looking pretty good. Prediction looking pretty good right now. When I say have the Spurs winning 50 games, 50 or 60, which one did I say again?
I don't know, but we can give me a second. And let me pull up the standings.
You pull up what my Spurs was, because I did mine first. And then Anthony piggybacked off of mine.
Oh, God. I started the Spurs trade, Dylan. Stop it.
No, that's not true. I put first. I also did pick Victor. Did I pick Wemby to win Defensive Player of the Year and MVP?
I don't want. One of us did Spurs. One of us did Wemby. Like I can't remember.
I did both.
Dylan,
I did one. I don't know if I did Wemby or I did the Spurs. I think I did the Spurs. I don't think I did Wemby solely this year.
Dylan picked Wemby to win the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Anthony, you picked Donovan Mitchell to win the MVP.
Ugh.
That's not a.
It's
You picked the Spurs to win 60 games, Anthony.
Oh, that'll happen. I think that'll happen.
They're
43 right now.
43 and 17.
11 straight.
Yeah. And they're not beating scrubs either. They're literally just beating up on just the best teams in the league.
Boy, Wemby's great. That's a great player.
Spurs top 5 seed, Dylan, is what you said. So
I got that one.
Yeah. It's
Lock that in right now. Speaky. Just kidding. If Wemby wins MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, though, that's wild. That would be something like, okay, hold on.
Yeah, but you know what? I would challenge my 60 games. I would challenge that. I would challenge that.
Winning both the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, he's also like 7 feet 8 inches.
So
he wins MVP and Defensive Player.
Well, I'm speaking more on the defensive side. Like he's like 7 foot 8.
7'4". It's because he averages fucking 1 billion blocks a game.
Because he's 7'4". Like he was
good. You could. Sean Bradley was like 7'6", and he was terrible.
Yeah, but he was also like the most unathletic person of all time. Like, come on, man, it's Sean Bradley.
I'm just calling how I see it.
So we have a shot here, gentlemen, for James. I don't think it's going to happen because, but we have a shot here for James to get every prediction wrong.
Oh.
Every single thing on this list for him.
Oh shit!
Oh, we might have a clear worst prediction. Anthony might not win this year.
Giannis MVP.
Oh, out. Can't
Hornets
happen.
make the play-in. That's the one that he can still
That can
get.
happen.
That one.
Nah, Hornets have been doing good. They've been doing good recently.
Right now, if the season ended right now, they're in the play-in.
They're in it.
Yeah.
Mike Brown, Coach of the Year.
Definitely not happening. Definitely not happening.
Nets over 20. Nets over 26.
Not happening.
Kawhi plays less than 55.
That might not happen either.
Yeah.
Billy Donovan gets fired mid-season.
Can still happen.
He's got like another week or two before we're past mid-season.
Correct.
And Rockets win in-season tournament. Did not happen. Now, he does have Knicks and Thunder in the finals, so I don't know if we want to keep that too.
We'll have to hold on to that.
But all the other ones.
But this is something we have to remember as a collective when we do our speaking ballots, that James got 99% of his NBA predictions wrong. It should be James got 99% of all of his predictions wrong because he doesn't make a lot of predictions.
Wow. Dylan, you're looking decent.
I always
well, actually, you know what? No, you're decent. You have
basketball,
a lot.
I usually do well in basketball. I have a lot, but I usually do well.
Wemby MVP.
Which is alive.
It's alive for, until he doesn't play 3 more games.
Shut the fuck up.
Wemby Defensive Player of the Year.
Is it a lock as long as he continues to play basketball?
As long as he doesn't miss 3 more games. Suns miss playing. You were in trouble until Dylan Brooks broke his hand. That might help you. Spurs top 5 seed lock. Nets under 26. That's
practically a lock. Because
you're
nobody loses games like the Nets right now. We are tied for worst in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
1 game ahead of the worst team in basketball.
I just don't understand that team. Right?
I understand it. They're not good. This is exactly what I told you was going to happen.
Yeah, but you said this shit last year. How much tanking y'all gonna fucking do like that, man?
The problem is this is not real tanking. They're not like losing games on purpose. The Nets don't have a lot of talent. They're just playing who they have. And they have to play 4 rookies. 5 rookies and a bunch of different guys. Michael Porter Jr. has been in and out of the lineup, and when he's been playing, he has slowly forgot how to play basketball again. So we're coming down to earth a little bit. So we're not playing at an all-star level anymore. We're playing at a worse level again. So, and Jordy is trying his hardest to try to win games. We just aren't good. This is probably the most organic tank you can get outside of what the Pacers are doing.
Kevin Durant 50, 40, 90 season.
How alive am I on that? I haven't been keeping up with that, but I assume I'm pretty close. Let's see.
I haven't either. I don't know what his numbers look like.
Let's take a look. So he is at 50% from the field, 40% from 3, 88.5% from free throw.
You losing that because of the free throw, that would have been.
I'd be okay with that.
I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, like he just needs to do the Kevin Durant thing and make his free throws.
Make your free throws,
kids. Make your free throws, kids. Because right now, if I don't get predicting a 50-40-90 is awesome. I would love to be able to have that for me because I love that stat. That's an incredible stat.
That is.
To be able to be one of, I think, 13 seasons of people to have that, and you're on that list 3 times. Shit.
Zion plays less than 55 games.
Lock.
He's at 43 right now.
Lock. He'll fucking figure it out.
So he'll figure it
out. Pablo Torre exposes Brunson contract.
Oh, I'll lose that one. There's nothing to expose there.
One of the Giannis brothers gets cut.
Has any of them got cut?
Did one of them get cut? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this.
I think Thanasis is still there.
Thanasis is still there, but he's trash.
He's not getting cut. He's too valuable.
Well, yeah, he's the bodyguard.
Culture.
I got 4 sons, and only one of them is good.
Listen, Alex won a ring before all of them. I don't want to know that. Alex is still technically on the roster. Fuck.
You did get this one right. Trae Young requests trade.
I did.
And you have Edgecombe winning Rookie of the Year, which, I mean, if Cooper Flag...
It's not dead, but it's not likely right now.
And you had the Mavs winning the in-season tournament, but...
Oof, that fell apart.
Yeah.
It's better than who I had for Rookie of the Year.
Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey. I mean, it doesn't matter, Anthony, because if you hit your Jason Tatum plays this season, I mean, that's all.
I would have to vote for Anthony for prediction of the year.
That is.
They're teasing it too much, man. It's just like 1 minute they're like, oh, he's been practicing, he's been doing warm ups. I'm just like, I'm tired of these reports, man.
They're doing a lot.
Your Spurs win 60 is a
good prediction.
Pick. That's a good pick.
But going back to Tatum for a second, so here's the thing. I get all sides, but you look at the Celtics, they're like 38-19, I believe. They're second in the East. That makes a stronger case for Tatum to come back. Because the whole thing was like, the Celtics, the whole thing was like, the Celtics are probably going to be like a 5th seed, a 6th seed. Tatum, just sit out the year, yada, yada, yada. But then you look at them like, they're a 2nd seed. One of the best teams in the NBA.
To be fair here, if they lose one game, they're the 4th seed. So but
I'm not going to do this tit for tat thing. They're one of the best. They're literally one of the best teams in the league.
There's two things that happens, right? If let's say you're winning all these games and Tatum comes back, you're either going to kind of ruin what you have right now, or you're going to you're going to have to not even it's not even 2 things. It's you're going to have to change up how everything's run right now. And then you kind of have to wait. I wouldn't, if you're playing right now at this level, then you rock. You see how it goes before you try to throw in something else. I think you would want to save it until you start struggling to do something like that. But even still, I don't think it'd be smart for Tatum to come in and fucking play.
I mean, if you set us, because there's like 25 games around that left in the regular season. Let's say you take 7, 8 games for Tatum to get acclimated, for him to find his footing with the current rotation and whatnot, or the new rotation they'd have to put around him and whatnot. That's not going to hurt him like that. They're not going to go 0-8. They're still going to win some of those games at the end of the day. I don't think there's this huge learning curve or adjustment to get Tatum back to line. We're still talking about Jason Tatum here.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's 9 months removed from tearing his Achilles. Whether he's Jason Tatum or not, he's not going to beat Jason Tatum right away. And it's not going to be a thing where it's going to take 8 games. It's going to take him a while to get acclimated to it. I'm sure he would start getting closer and closer to 30 minutes a game as you go through it, but it may not be the same person. The thing with that is the driving and how you play, right? He's going to have the mental thing in the back of his head about step backs and attacking the basket and all that stuff. And then he's going to get beat up. These teams are going to play physical with him right off rip. That's the worrisome part about these things. Because in order to really be who you are, you have to be able to play free. Rushing from an Achilles injury, you're not going to be able to play free.
I wouldn't advise him coming back, but I think there's as every day goes by, I get closer and closer to thinking he's going to play this year.
Because who said he's rushing? He may be actually ready at the end of the day,
9 months is rushing.
Well, everyone has a different timetable, though, too. Not everyone has the same timetable for, these injuries. Some people might take that 12 months. Some people might take 11. Other people can come back as early.
As somebody who was told he was rushing to get back to things for it, yes, and again, I'm not a professional athlete, but when I went back on the basketball court for the first time, I was so like, I can't do this. I only knew how to play one way. It's just like, I'm so scared to try things. I'm so scared to do this. And you're still in that window where it's not like fully recovered. It's still going to be inflamed. It's still going to be swollen. He's still going to run into different issues that occur from the Achilles injury. Like me,
yeah, I can only imagine what that mental is like.
I deal with plantar fasciitis now because of my Achilles injury, and that shit sucks from it. So who knows whatever he's going to have to deal with on that front too. But more so, it's the mental stuff. If he can't be him, I wouldn't want him back.
Exactly.
Like they have a good thing going right now.
But you're only gonna know if he's him if he steps on the court. Like he has to step on that court. Like.
Yeah, but you're not gonna know how him he really is until you start playing physical basketball in the playoffs. And that's different basketball than what he's gonna be playing. Because the people who are gonna be playing with him right now while he's practicing in Maine do that stuff, they're not gonna be going full 100%. I'm gonna play him tough and do this and this. They're going to be cautious. They have to be cautious around him. You have to baby around it because you don't want to be. If he re-tears it, his career's over.
Yeah,
that's
tough.
Always been my thing.
It almost feels like it would have been better off if Boston was that 6 seed. Like,
even still, like you're in the playoffs. Like it is what it is. Like their first round, they're probably gonna get out of the first round no problem because the bottom half of the East sucks.
The Bulls.
Yeah, like right now it would be like if they played
Bulls,
the Magic,
Hawks,
different conversation. The Magic could beat them, but like Heat, Hawks, Hornets, they're beating them.
I think they beat the Magic too.
I don't think they beat the Magic. Not a 7-game series.
I think they beat the Magic. Yeah.
Well, you think Paulo Banchero stinks, and that's just false.
I'll put money if they ran into the Magic first round. I'll put money on that, or I'll bet that series. I do not think they lose to the Magic. The Celtics team is still pretty damn good.
So the Magic team is very good too. They just need to have their players. That's the fucking problem. Franz Wagner being out sucks because you're asking people like Paolo and fucking Desmond Bane to do more.
Which they should. They're getting paid like it.
Paolo's doing everything.
They're both on $200 million contracts. Shit.
Well, Desmond Bane,
they better be doing more.
I've never been a fan of Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane is a high-paid 3-and-D who can't guard wings because he's 6'4" and has T-Rex arms.
That dude is jacked. That's a jacked motherfucker.
Like that was the wrong move to make. Like I
understood the move.
I didn't
because they got him to take some of the scoring pressure off Paolo. Like they wanted to give the Magic another reliable shooter.
Take the scoring pressure off of Paolo. You score 18 a game. That doesn't do anything. The person who takes scoring pressure off of Paolo is Franz.
Talk to the Magic organization on that one, then.
They gave up so much for fucking Desmond Bane, too. So much. I was like, that's not the area you need to address. That's not the area you need to address. You should have addressed point guard. Like, why did they go after Trae Young?
Because they truly believe if Suggs is healthy, then
I like Suggs, but he's not the one.
Do they have the money to even fit Trae Young on the books? Like,
yes,
they're paying all these people like $200 million. Like,
no, the Wagners are on a rookie scale.
No, I didn't know. No, Wagner got he's on the max contract too.
Alexa, stop.
Yeah, they gave him like two. He signed a rookie max. It was like 5 years, 224, something like that.
Yeah, 5 year, 224.
Yeah, he's on that big contract too. Bane, Paulo,
Suggs,
Suggs is making like 150.
Yeah,
it's
wouldn't have
Paulo
you
that's
wouldn't have
not
Bane.
making. Paulo's the one that's not making any money.
Yeah, Paulo's not making his money. Bane, you would just not have the Bane contract you would take on.
Wait, they just signed Paulo to that max.
Paulo's only his third
making
year.
$15 million this year.
Well, his extension is going to kick in because he signed it this offseason. He got the 250.
Let's see, Paul Vaquero contract. Yeah, he did it this July, so that wouldn't kick in till next year, 26, 27. Yeah, that kicks in next year. It would be the Desmond Bane contract. That's the one who's like, instead of trying to trade for Desmond Bane, should trade for Trae Young. That would have taken a lot of fucking everything off of everybody. Because Trae Young's also a great passer. And then bang, there's a guy who can score 25 a game, along with Paulo, who could score 25 a game, along with Franz, who could score 25 a game. You have to now try to find another 25 when you also already have a guy who's scoring in the 20s and then a guy who's scoring 18.
All of this to say, the Spurs had a good They beat the Pistons in a very competitive game. I think the Spurs are a bad matchup for them.
Luckily for the Detroit Pistons, they don't have to worry about playing a team like that in the East. Because Wemby's a bad matchup for fucking everyone. Bad matchup. But then you also play into his ability to pass and their ability to throw three different guards out there. And then you have a guy like Devin Vassell, who's fucking awesome.
Who had Cade in hell. That's why because the thing about Detroit that they're going to have to prove is, can they make three? Can they make shots because in the playoffs, these teams are going to load their defenses and they're going to build a wall in front of Cade. And it's going to be up to Sheen and
Toby.
So it's going to be up to them to make shots to win, to take the pressure off of Cade, because it's going to be the same thing that the Knicks did. The Knicks Cade got off against the Knicks, but he didn't go crazy except for one game because the Knicks was just daring.
He went off on us the last game.
No, I mean in the playoffs. Daring the rest of them to beat us, which, as I was telling James and while we were getting into an argument last year in the playoffs, Tim Hardaway and gambling fool ain't gonna make shots. Like they're not that. Like it's not gonna happen. Now they upgraded their shooters, we think.
Durant's also playing really well too, as well.
Yeah, he's gonna have cat in hell, but
he's gonna have cat miserable.
But Mitch gives them problems, so
yes,
it's give and take. Like
they'll have Isaiah Stewart this time,
maybe. I'm concerned about Detroit. Detroit's definitely concerning, and they'll have home court, but
yeah, because that really mattered last year when they lost to us.
We won all three games in Detroit last year.
We don't have no problems winning over there.
I'm not all doom and gloom like Stephen A. That just the Knicks just should pray that they can stay within 20 and just not.
He's so fucking. I hate that shit he fucking does.
Like it's Detroit doesn't.
That's
it. But who are you more concerned with?
Cleveland. Cleveland is the team.
Yeah, I agree.
Cleveland's the team.
Cleveland scares me more than Detroit.
Yeah, Cleveland's the team I don't want the Knicks to play. That's the team we got to stay away from them because they match up very well with us. So that's the Detroit. Obviously, like it's not that Detroit is not going to be tough, and Detroit could beat us, but like
I think it's just the style of basketball. I think matchup wise, basketball wise, I can see why you'd be more concerned with Cleveland. It's just more so the style of play that Detroit has, where it's like if you could just take Cat out of the game into his own head, New York's in trouble. And I think anybody who's equipped to do that has a chance. And I think Detroit is the best team that can do that. You have probably 2 or 3 different guys who could really fuck the game up for Cat.
And if the refs let them play physical like they did last year, like that doesn't bode well for Cat, and it doesn't bode well for the Knicks. The Knicks didn't respond well to that last year. So
Tobias Harris had Cat in hell.
Who didn't have Cat in hell? It just seems
like Tobias Harris of all people. Like that's
he's not he hasn't been useless though for this Pistons team. He's actually been somewhat valuable.
He disappeared in the playoffs though. Don't get it twisted.
He had like 2 games where he was playing well.
He had his Tobias Harris moments last year.
He had 2 games where he played well, but he didn't really do much in those games. I think it was game 1 he played really well, and then it was like game 4 I think he played well. That was the game he was guarding him and Cat, like Cat acting all big and tough on Tobias Harris, and Tobias was like, "I bet 3 in your fucking face."
other than that, no.
Yo, Cat, act tough with Jalen Duren in your fucking face. Oh wait, you won't. Jalen Duren will drop you on your fucking neck. Like how good Duren has gotten since the playoffs is so good to see. So cool to see. Especially like how strong that dude's gotten. Like he's built like Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's like, I ain't letting that shit happen again. Come here. Come here. Oh, you're just gonna want to hang out 35 feet behind the 3-point line, Carl. Isaiah Stewart, get him.
I also don't think switching over to the West, unlike the talking heads on TV, Stephen A., Charles, I don't think the Lakers are this god awful team that should be lucky that they're even going to make the playoffs. Like the Lakers, I believe, are the 4 seed right now, and like I hate to defend the Lakers because I don't like to do that, but like they act like the Lakers are like the worst. The Lakers are the 6th seed right now, but
they're on a 3-game losing streak, but
they're a couple 2 games out of 4th and 3 games out of 3rd. Like. You would think that the Lakers had the same record as the fucking Grizzlies. Like the Lakers
the Lakers just heads.
Yeah, because the only problem is the Lakers are not going to be able to beat the Spurs or the Thunder.
The top half of the team of the West.
The Spurs or the Thunder. And obviously Joker is the boogeyman. So
I mean, they wouldn't beat the Thunder, Spurs, or the Rockets.
I think they could beat the Rockets.
I don't think they can beat the Rockets.
I think they could beat the Rockets. The way you feel about Phoenix, I'm starting to feel about this Houston team. I think it's all smoke and mirrors. I don't think they're going to win in the playoffs because as much as you get on the Knicks about Jalen Brunson and Prey,
it's Kevin
Durant and Prey.
Yeah.
Like,
but how's Sengun been though?
He's hot and cold, and
also
he only gets the ball when Kevin Durant doesn't want the ball. So
when doesn't want the ball.
To be fair, that's a guy you want to have the ball.
But you can't win a championship that way. Not at this point in his career. You can't win that way. I
mean, at this point in his career, for him to be scoring damn near 50, 40, 90, 25 points a game is fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Is it not?
You know what I mean? It is, but he's not.
I still think Kevin Durant is good enough to be the best player on a championship team.
I don't know if he is anymore.
But the most important part of championship teams in the playoffs are your other guys
and your point guard, and they don't have.
Which they don't have. which they don't have.
That's
Sengun
why
right now is averaging 29 and 6 on 50% from the field.
And Kevin Durant doesn't give him the ball unless he's tired.
I mean, to get 29 and 6, that's still pretty good. Well, because Kevin Durant's not hogging the ball, Mike. Please stop disrespecting my boy KD. You just stop disrespecting that man.
But no, I think the Lakers. I think the Lakers could beat Houston.
I think that'll probably be them and the Timberwolves. I think would be the Lakers' best matchup.
Yeah, I agree.
But then
something funky happens.
All these people are in such trouble when LeBron James retires because the Lakers are not going to get anywhere near as much when LeBron. They'll shut the fuck up about the Lakers. They'll shut the fuck up about it. They're going to have to find somebody else to hate. Because Stephen A. actually is.
Well, he actually hates LeBron.
Covers LeBron James Lakers now is very annoying. Because he is very personally biased against LeBron James. I'm like
completely.
I can't take what you say seriously because you hate the man. You actually hate him.
Nothing he says about the Lakers holds any water.
So it's like, God damn, Stephen A. Like, Stephen A. will sit there on first day, like, I hate the way he drinks water. Like, okay, what does that have to do with the win last night?
going on a rant the other day about the way LeBron dresses and it influences.
That was so wild to me. Like, what are we doing?
It also drives me crazy how we act like they act like LeBron has mind control over all the players in the league. That just whatever LeBron says and does without saying or doing it, all the other players do it. Anything that's wrong with the league is LeBron's fault. Now the way the players dress is LeBron's fault. I don't understand.
That one's funny because if anything, there's been a lot of wild fashion choices that you can't blame LeBron James for. Like, once they did the fucking dress code and all that shit, then they're like, okay, we can get really loose with it, whatever. You can't. What are we supposed to do?
So like, it's LeBron James's fault. Like, and I'm not trying to do it, but like, it's LeBron James's fault. The way SGA and J-Dub, the way that they dress, like,
or
they're
Russ,
not worried about LeBron. Or Russ,
peak fashion era,
or Dwayne Wade, like, or James Harden. Like, I've seen James Harden wear some weird things. Is like, they're not worried about LeBron, like, at all. Like.
This is why this goes back to what I said last week, where it's like it seems like the ratings are up for the NBA everywhere across the board, and it has a lot to do with the coverage and how much better the coverage is of the sport itself and showing love to the sport and not just shitting on it constantly. So shout out to Amazon Prime and those guys, and shout out to NBC and those guys for doing a great job, because we had a good example of this on fucking Saturday after the Knicks game. Where Shaq is trying to bait Karl Anthony Towns and he'd be like, you need to be the guy. You need to be this. You need to be this.
And Cat is literally saying,
the professional Cat is just like, it doesn't matter if I'm the guy or whoever's like, we as the team needs to win. He goes, no, the team needs to win because
you have to win. You have to win. I just want the team to win. I don't care.
And that's where I was like, that's exactly what the fuck I was talking about. Where we have the shit where Chuck and Shaq can't like talk great about certain players, but then they have to sit there shit on them. That doesn't help the sport at all. You could blame that for a lot of the ways we've been talking about basketball in the NBA for probably the last like 5 years, where people are like, oh, the game sucks, and it's this and this. Yeah, it's because everyone is telling you that the game sucks. Everyone is telling you it's not like it was back in this day and this. There's so much talent. The league is so fun to watch. And you don't get to see, like, understand that if everybody is telling you the league sucks.
And it's so toxic.
That's why it's so refreshing for Blake Griffin and those guys, and then McGrady, Mello, and Vince and NBC to cover the game and do a great job of highlighting it.
And like you can talk like the irony of Blake Griffin breaking down Cat's defense is hilarious, but
don't talk shit about BG.
But that was fair, constructive criticism. Like, and he showed you what he was talking about and why he was breaking it down, and he wasn't wrong. Like, instead of just saying he stinks or he sucks or like, it's different.
You could critique the game without it coming off negative. I think a good example of that again is when the Knicks were in their slump, right? And T-Mac and Vince Carter were asking Melo, like, what do you think is going on? You were somebody who was in that locker room, in that building, and all that stuff. And Melo's like, I think this is happening. I think there's a deeper problem than what we're seeing here. I think they have a player's problem, and they need to figure that shit out. And you could do that without saying, oh, this because this guy doesn't like this person, and this is because this person's play sucks, and blah, 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 blah.
And they still have a hater because, let me tell you, Udonis is a hater. Let me tell you.
But like you could have stuff like that because that's all in good fun. Because he is also not unfairly criticizing y'all, right? He's hating because he feels like he has to.
But he hates on the Knicks, but when he criticizes other teams, like it's fine. He's a little strong with it. But I think that's what they want from him. I think they want him to lean in a little bit. And he leans in on the Knicks, which is fine because he hates the Knicks and the Knicks rivalry is a real thing.
But it's not when y'all won the cup, for instance, he was hating on Knicks and he came out and gave flowers.
Exactly. Like it's different with him and with Reggie. It's different.
Oh, stop it.
It's different.
You just actually hate Reggie. You never really hated Udonis Haslem.
This could also be.
So I will, till the fucking cows come home, continue to praise NBA and NBC and then NBA on Prime for how they cover the game.
No, I like the positive coverage of the game. I think it's refreshing and whatnot. Just not hearing the same old dudes just complaining and bitching and moaning and whatnot. I think that helps. Me personally, if I'm going to be honest, I'm still more on the product is not that great side for several reasons. But I do like the positive coverage. I at least like the changes they've made this year, at least the presentation. I feel like they're going in the right direction. My biggest problem is honestly, I just don't like looking at scores across the board and it's fucking 133 to 131, and the regulation scores. Like, I feel like they need to just do something to just bring a little bit more defense back into this game. Like, it's just too much of this gym shooting that I see a lot in some of these games. It's just like, where's the skill?
That's an analytics thing though, because the analytics are telling them shoot as many threes as possible because you'll get more points.
But at the same time, that is a skill. Because you can't, if you're going to be shooting a lot and then you're going to be missing, you're not going to be shooting a lot. That's
I don't know about that. Dylan, they still shooting. That's the problem. That's another problem. They still just keep chucking them shits up.
Listen,
and it feels like you're watching people at a high school gym just playing.
As a fan of a bad team, the Nets shoot a good amount of threes, but they're also a good three-point shooting team. We're just bad at everything else. So like there's gonna be some nights where you're off and some nights where you're on, and it is what it is. That's all you can really do. That's all you can generate because of how the team is. The thing is, if you're generating those threes and you're a good team, it opens up the game for everything else. All the great teams in the NBA can score everywhere. So if you're looking at let's take a look at the standings really quick. Detroit is not a good three-point shooting team.
No, and it's going to hurt them in the playoffs.
They are very much so an inside the arc team. They're able to run their offense through the mid-range and play primarily through there. Boston shoots a lot of threes.
And that's what
at the same time, their best player is able to penetrate and dribble and drive and attack the basket, and they're able to play different skill sets. The Knicks. Would you say the Knicks are a good three-point shooting team?
Yes.
You guys shoot a lot of threes.
They shoot a lot of threes.
And at the same time, when you get into a playoff atmosphere, your best player plays inside the arc.
Yeah, goes inside.
And he plays to the mid-range of the elbow, out of the post, everything there. So it's like you're able to get there. In the regular season, the problem in the regular season doesn't matter anymore. That's the end, long and short. The regular season doesn't matter anymore because the best basketball is played in the playoffs where it's not just,
absolutely.
I'm going to shoot a billion threes unless you're Boston or old Golden State.
It's a lot better play in the playoffs. Like teams actually play defense. Like it's not so much a shot chucking all over the place. The scores look more reminiscent of a game that has defense in it. Like it's just night and day, such a better game being played during the postseason. Like,
but at the same time, I also think because the talent level has gotten so much better, even when they are playing defense, these guys are good enough to just keep scoring.
But then again, also think about these ticky-tacky fouls and how less physical the game has gotten. Like, it's quite easy for some of these players to do what they do because you get called a foul for everything. You really can't be that physical in today's game. Like,
no, you can't. But at the same time, if we're comparing it to like the early 2000s, where they were like early 2000s and into the 90s, where they were just beating the shit out of people, that's also not basketball. So there's a bit of a give and take to it on there. I agree that they do too many ticky-tack fouls, but at the same time, where's the line? Like, what's basketball still? And that's a hard question to answer.
I would say look at the 2010s. Look at the late 2010s. Yeah, but it wasn't as bad though.
Yeah, it was.
The late 2000s, 2010, early 2010s, like
those guys. I don't remember who. Like LeBron James has been shooting a lot of free throws for a long time. LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, like James Harden, like those guys have been shooting a lot of free throws a long time. James Harden averaged fucking 30-something, like 35, and shot fucking 15.
Yeah, but in general though, it wasn't so widespread. Like again, we look at the scores of those games back then. It wasn't 130 to 127 at the end of regulation.
No, but
like if you had a game like that
the analytical era. That is the way James Harden was playing was the real start of that. And then that's when it started to get out of hand. Like it really outside once it got to like 2014 on, it started to get out of hand, and then that's when you get to like the Steph Curry era of hey, I'm going to shoot a billion threes. Clay's going to shoot a billion threes. Harrison Barnes and Andre Iguodala and all these guys, we're going to shoot a billion threes because not only are we great at it, we also realize that 3 is more than 2. So we should probably shoot more of these, get these off, and because we're getting an extra point every possession, we're just going to end up at 145. Whereas in the early 2000s, they're not thinking that way.
Nope, they're trying to play defense.
But when there was a guy who was thinking that way, the Suns were scoring a lot of fucking points in an era where they weren't supposed to be. Those D'Antoni Suns teams were scoring like 120 points in an era where you were really ending games at 105 at the highest.
105 was your high-powered offense.
Bring back them good old Pistons and Spurs teams that scored like 85 points at the end of the game and shit.
No. If you gave a game like that today, everybody would turn that shit off because it would probably be everybody just throwing bricks up. And there's nothing exciting about a game like that.
No, I disagree with that, man. I like it. I enjoy a game. I enjoy a game where there's defense being played. There's actual there's skill, there's technique, there's fundamentals. Like I enjoyed those Spurs teams back in the day. Like they played the scores were like fucking 75-79 at the end of the game, but those are still good games. Like,
yeah, but in today's basketball, you can never have that. The guys are too skilled now. Everybody's too good. Everybody's too good for that to be allowed. Like even if you're playing your best defense, good offense beats great defense every fucking time. If Steph Curry came out and decided he was going to shoot 23s and you have the best defender in the world on him, he's probably still going to shoot 50%.
Because he's Steph Boogie.
He's all the best scorers in the league. You try to stop them, they're still going to get theirs. They're still going to get to 30. No matter
but
what.
the thing is, but what if you go back to those eras and you make it the style today? You tell all these players, hey, shoot a bunch of threes just like everyone else is doing today.
Oh, we'd have the basketball would probably be in a very, very different place than it is right now. Very, very different place because the 3-point line was a lot closer. So, like, if you told Larry Bird to shoot fucking 10 threes a game, we'd be talking about Larry Bird a completely different way. And we're already talking about Larry Bird as, like, a top 10 great.
Well, Mike, you never mind.
Not outside of Mike, but like Larry Bird being one of the two players who saved the NBA. You decide, hey, you're going to shoot 5 more threes a game. We're talking about Larry Bird a lot differently. You take, let's go with fucking Del Curry. You tell Del Curry to shoot more threes in a game. It's different. Kyle Korver, Jason Capono, all these fucking 3-point shooters from the early 2000s who were just like, hey, shoot 4 threes a game. Rashard Lewis. You tell Rashard Lewis in his prime that he gets to shoot 12 threes a game. Rashard Lewis is looked at a lot different.
Yeah.
It's a different game.
You let Rasheed Wallace start to shoot more threes than he was shooting. Like, the game is a lot different. Dirk being like the OG stretch 4 and was shooting like 6 threes a game. Let young Dirk shoot fucking 12 threes a game. That's why I say it's a lot different. But then at those eras, there weren't a lot of guys who were good at shooting threes. They would have had to get good. Like, Mike wasn't a good 3-point shooter. Do I think Mike could have been? Yeah.
But then again, they're not being told to shoot threes like that, though.
But it's part of the game. Like, it's part of the game. So now it's like, I'm truly surprised that the analytic portion of it didn't happen sooner. The way we see, like, when you watch old basketball compared to what it is today, it's like the spacing is terrible.
Yeah.
The floor space, like, you like from the modern eye of basketball, it's just like, holy shit. It's too condensed and closed. They need to shoot. They need to shoot. Like, that guy's open. Shoot more. Like, it would be, the game would be, if they had the space, if Mike had the spacing that the NBA has now, life would have been so much easier because you already couldn't double, like, you couldn't help unless you were like going into a double team. Life would have been way easier for Mike.
He would have been a terror.
He would have been terror. He was already a terror. And then you give him spacing where then he can just operate one-on-one because there's no zone defenses or help defenses. Like, yeah, okay, one-on-one, nobody there in the paint with me? Okay, fine, fuck it. I'll dunk on fucking James Paxson every game.
Well, we'll wrap this one up. Flu game is calling.
Yeah, Mike's fighting.
Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that notification. We'll be back next week with, I think there's stuff going on this week. There's always stuff going on. Combine stuff.
We'll have more stuff out of the combine outside of defensive ends and linebackers. We might have World Baseball Classic. Because I think we'll have at least the first game. I think they're playing on the 5th.
Then, yeah, we'll have the
Tokyo Dome game, I think.
Yeah. So we'll have some stuff to talk about. And you never know. You never know what's going to happen in the NBA. You never know week to week. So for Dylan, Anthony, I'm Big Mike. We will see you next week.